speak, but you don't hear. I cry, but you're not near. I walk beside, but feel alone, like I'm a ghost inside this home. You glance, but never truly see what's left of who I used to be. I'm the invisible woman in your life, not your lover, not your wife, just a shadow on your wall. You don't notice when I fall. I used to shine, now I fade in a love that never stayed. Touch your hand, but there's no spark. We drift like strangers in the dark. You ask me why I look away, but never listened anyway. Your silence echoes loud now. I'm screaming, shadow on your wall. You don't notice when I fall. I used to shine, now I fade. You never asked what broke my smile, or stay with me a little while. You saw so here I go, without goodbye, invisible, but still alive. I'm the invisible woman in your life, not your lover, not your wife, just a shadow on your wall. You don't notice when I fall. I used to shine, in a love that never stayed. I looked at you and time fell still. The world grew quiet, the air turned chill, but in your gaze I found the flame that whispered softly my unknown name. You didn't smile, you didn't speak, yet every second made me weak, like gravity inside your stare, pulling me where I didn't dare. I thought I knew what love could be, but then your eyes rewrote the sea. No map, no sign, no way to leave, just this quiet ache I can't believe. I'm lost inside your eyes again, like falling without knowing when. No stars to guide, no winds to ride, just crashing softly on the tide of every glance you never knew, that broke me down and pulled me through. I'm not afraid, I won't disguise that I'm forever lost inside your eyes. You never asked me to be brave, but still I gave all that I gave. 1,000 poems, a single kiss, all buried deep in what I miss. They say the eyes don't tell a lie. Yours spoke of stars behind the sky, of dreams you never dared to chase, but I still saw them on your face. I'm lost inside your eyes again, like falling without knowing when. No stars to guide, no winds to ride, just crashing softly on the tide of every glance you never knew, that broke me down and pulled me through. I'm not afraid, I won't disguise that I'm forever lost inside your eyes. If I had one more chance to say, I'd choose your gaze, not walk away. 'Cause even pain feels beautiful when it's tied to something meaningful. So if you see me drift tonight, no, I'm not looking for the light. I found my home, I found my skies, forever lost inside your eyes. Yes, I'm still lost inside your eyes. I used to hide behind my name, afraid to show my light or flame. But then your gaze met mine one day, suddenly I felt okay. You saw the cracks, you saw the fight, and still you called me beautiful. That night I found myself in your eyes, like morning sun and open skies. No need to run, no need to try. You saw me real, and I knew why. Your love was quiet, calm and true, and in your eyes I found me too. You never asked me to pretend, just held me close and let me mend. Your silence speaks in peaceful tones. It tells me I'm not here alone. You trace the stories on my skin and love me deeper from within. I found myself in your eyes, like morning sun and open skies. No need to run, no need to try. You saw me real, and I knew why. Your love was quiet, calm and true, and in your eyes I found me too. I searched in mirrors, books and stars, but never knew where answers are, until your gaze, so soft and wide, reflected all I've held inside. You held the truth without disguise, and I was found in your eyes. I found myself in your eyes, like morning sun and open skies. No need to run, no need to try. You saw me real, and I knew why. Your love was quiet, calm and true, and in your eyes I found me too. watched you from across the room. You laughed like no one ever heard you, but I saw the silence in your eyes, like a secret you could never say out loud. You walk like summer in the rain, leaving warmth and quiet pain. And every time our hands would almost touch, I pulled away, too scared, it meant too much. If you had turned around, would you have seen it there? That every word I couldn't speak was written in the air. There's a whisper behind your smile, and my heart has lived for a while. You never knew, but you've always been the song I play under my skin. I loved you in 1,000 ways, but never dared to make you stay. So I held my breath and walked a mile, hiding love behind your smile. I kept your name inside a song, a melody that no one else could hum. And even when I moved away, you haunted every note I tried to play. I dated shadows of your face, they all were kind, but none could replace the quiet grace you never knew, that taught me how to love and lose. I wish I'd had the strength to simply say your name, but all I did was write it down and let the paper take the blame. There's a whisper behind your smile, when my heart has lived for a while. You never knew, but you've always been the song I play under my skin. I loved you in 1,000 ways, but never dared to make you stay. So I held my breath and walked a mile, hiding love behind your smile. Maybe in another life I'd meet your eyes and not just pass you by. Maybe I would hold your hand and not just dream of what we never had. But this is a story I wrote in my head, loving you in silence instead. Still there's a whisper behind your smile, where my dreams keep resting for a while. Though you'll never hear and never see, you were the quiet soul in me. I loved you in 1,000 ways, but fate was never mine to sway. So I let you go with tears and style, and left my heart behind your smile. You were my every sunrise. We danced in the kitchen at 2 a.m., laughing like we'd never break again. Every touch was a spark, every look was a flame. You whispered my name like it was your claim. I thought forever was ours to keep, but forever's shorter than it seems. Before the stars fell, you were mine. Before the night stole the shine, I held your heart, you held my soul. You left your sweater on the chair by the door. I still hear your steps on the wooden floor. Every shadow reminds me you're not here, but your voice still lingers in my ear. I thought forever was ours to keep, but forever's shorter than it seems. Before the stars fell, you were mine. Before the night stole the shine, I held your heart, you held my soul. But the sky grew dark and let us go. If I could turn the night around, I'd keep you safe, I'd keep you sound. But time moves on and love can fade, like the light before the stars cascade. Before the stars fell, you were mine. Before the night stole the shine, I held your heart, you held my soul. But the sky grew dark and let us go. The rain fell harder that day, as if the sky had things to say. But all it did was drown the sound of your footsteps walking out. You didn't shout, you didn't plead, you just let silence do the deed. And every drop upon the glass felt like the end of all we had. I watched the world in black and blue, as if it knew I lost you too. The thunder broke, the wind was rough, but it still wasn't enough. Even the sky couldn't cry enough to wash away this kind of love. It tried to flood the pain I keep, but still you haunt me in my sleep. The lightning flashed, the clouds gave in, but it all still lived beneath my skin. Even the storm gave all it had, but couldn't drown the love we had. I stood where you once used to stay, our pictures torn, our light turned gray. The echoes bounce across these walls like shadows dancing through the fall. I begged the night to take your name, to free me from this aching flame. But every breath I tried to take just made my broken heart awake. And though the rain keeps pouring down, it's not enough to make me drown. 'Cause grief is deeper than the sea, and love won't die so easily. Even the sky couldn't cry enough to wash away this kind of love. It tried to flood the pain I keep, but still you haunt me in my sleep. The lightning flashed, the clouds gave in, but it all still lived beneath my skin. Even the storm gave all it had, but couldn't drown the love we had. Maybe time will dry the tears, but it won't erase the years. I've carved your name into my rain, and every drop still feels the same. Even the sky couldn't cry enough to wash away what once was us. The winds have screamed, the nights subside, but you still linger deep inside. So let it rain, I'll take the flood, 'cause you are always in my blood. And even storms will never touch the love we had. Was just too much. I walk through nights that never end, searching for the touch of a long-lost friend. The stars don't shine the way they used to do, since my whole sky fell with you. Your voice is carved into my soul, a melody I can't control. Every heartbeat spells your name. Every silence feels the same. I'm chasing echoes in the dark, trying to hold a fading spark. Until my last breath, I'll be yours. No matter how far, no matter the doors. Time can take the years away, but my love will never fade away. Seasons change, the rivers bend, but my love's a road that will never end. I'd walk through fire, I'd cross the sea, if it meant you'd come back to me. I'm chasing echoes in the dark, trying to hold a fading spark. Until my last breath, I'll be yours. No matter how far, no matter the doors. Time can take the years away, but my love will never fade away. When the night falls for the final time, I'll still be yours in another life. If heaven calls, I'll find you there. With every prayer, I'll meet you where. Until my last breath, I'll be yours. No matter how far, no matter the doors. Time can take the years away, but my love will never fade away. Your arms were trembling as you held me, eyes too tired to hide the pain. We didn't need 1,000 reasons, we only had this last refrain. No promises to keep us going, just the silence in your touch. One final breath between our hearts, and still it felt like love. That was the last embrace, the one I'll never replace. Your warmth still lingers in my skin, though you're no longer in. Every time the cold wind blows, I feel you like a ghost. That final hold I can't erase. You left me with the last embrace. You whispered things I can't remember, but I recall the way you shook, as if your soul was torn in pieces, too heavy for a single look. I tried to smile through breaking edges, but I was drowning in your scent. I knew you'd walk away from me, but I never knew how much you meant. That was the last embrace, the one I'll never replace. Your warmth still lingers in my skin, though you're no longer in. Every time the cold wind blows, I feel you like a ghost. That final hold I can't erase. You left me with the last embrace. Your silence said enough, and now I live with echoes of a love that once was tough. That was the last embrace. I hold it close in place, of every word we couldn't speak, of every tear upon your cheek. So if you ever feel alone, just know I'm not that far from home, still wrapped in time and space inside our last embrace. Suitcase heavy, shoes worn thin, another city, another spin. Lights go bright, but they don't stay. They fade like stars at break of day. But through the miles, through all I do, my heart keeps finding its way. You're not a street, you're not a view, you're the silence I can run to. I'm coming home to you, no matter where, no matter who. I walk through doors and crowded halls, but your name's the one I always call. No roof, no key, no avenue, just heart to heart. I'm home and you. I've chased the sun, I've chased the high, but nothing beats your lullaby. You hold me close with nothing said, and I can breathe again instead. I lose my way, I lose my place, but never you, not your embrace. You're not a map, but still so true. My every road leads back to you. I'm coming home to you, through every storm I travel through. There's no It's 7 p.m. and the lights are low. You pour the tea, I let the stories flow. Same old chair, same little room, but everything feels new with you. No chandelier, no fine cuisine, but every bite tastes like a dream. 'Cause you're right there across from me, and that's all I'll ever need. One table, two hearts, beating slow but never far apart. We laugh, we fight, we start again. Every night like it's the end. No fancy lines, no movie parts, just one table and two hearts. You ask me how my day has been, and suddenly the world feels less mean. Your silence speaks, your eyes reply. We've built our love between fork and knife. There's no orchestra, no spotlight beam, but this quiet joy is all I dream. The simplest things, the truest art. You loving me with all your heart. One table, two hearts, beating slow but never far apart. We laugh, we cry, then laugh again. Pour more tea like it's champagne. No perfect script, just honest parts at one table with two hearts. Maybe we won't go far. No big house, no shining car, but right here we found our star in every word and who we are. One table, two hearts, our little world beneath the stars. We lose, we win, but still we stay in this love that won't decay. No need to run, no need to start, when we have one table and two hearts. Yeah, we've got one table, two hearts. I walked through years of silence, carried scars no one could see. Thought love had passed me over, left no space for someone like me. But then you came so gently, no rush, no fancy lines. You just stood there with your heart and slowly turned back time. It wasn't fast, it wasn't planned, but somehow you still understand. You found me in my quiet state and proved it's never too late to fall again, to feel brand new, to start a life with someone true. You showed me how love can wait, and that it's never, no, never too late. You didn't fix the broken, you just held held each shattered part. With hands so calm and steady, you taught me to restart. We didn't need perfection, just breath and space and grace. You smiled and the past grew distant. All I saw was your face. It wasn't fast, it wasn't planned, but somehow you still understand. You found me in my quiet state and proved it's never too late to fall again, to feel brand new, to start a life with someone true. You showed me how love can wait, and that it's never, no, never too late. And now the days feel lighter, and nights don't feel as long. You turn my fear to music, you turn my scars to song. It wasn't fast, it wasn't planned, but love came in and took my hand. You found me when I lost all faith and proved it's never too late. Now I believe, now I see through the beauty in arriving true. You walked in and changed my fate and showed me it's never too late. The city lights can blind the soul. I chased the highs, I played the role, but every wind felt kind of blue when I was far away from you. I tried to find what I had missed in places love could not exist. But all the roads I wandered through were slowly pulling me to you. I'm coming back to you, to where the quiet feels like truth, where laughter lives in open hands and love is made in simple plans. I lost myself a time or two, but I'm still coming back to you. Your sweater's where I left my heart. Your voice still plays when nights are dark. No GPS could point me home, but you're the peace I've always known. No airport gate, no railroad sign could draw a clearer path than time. Through every storm, through every hue, my steps keep turning back to you. I'm coming back to you, not just in words but soul and shoes. I may be worn, I may be late, but you're the door that always waits. No matter what the world can do, I'll keep on coming back to you. ask me what is true, it's this: I'm always back to you. Yeah, I'm home again. I'm home in you. The rain falls on my window like the tears I used to hide. Every drop feels like a memory of the days you stood by my side. Your laughter echoes in silence in corners you used to stand. I reach but find no answers, just the ghost of your hand. You're just a shadow in the rain, fading slowly from my lane. No goodbye, no last refrain, just the silence and the pain. But even now, when I close my eyes, I still see your face remain like a shadow in the rain. I walk through streets we wander, the cafe where you'd smile, the bench beneath the willow where we sat and dreamed a while. Now the world feels a little colder, with no warmth left in the breeze, and I am still holding your echo in every song, in every key. You're just a shadow in the rain, fading slowly from my lane. And no goodbye, no last refrain, just the silence and the pain. But even now, when I close my eyes, I still see your face remain like a shadow in the rain. I tried to move, I tried to mend, but some goodbyes never end. You left with the storm that night, but your scent still haunts the light. You're just a shadow in the rain, but you live inside my veins. Every heartbeat calls your name, though you're gone it feels the same. And even if you never come again, I'll still wait You stretch and smile, I feel the same. Kettle hums, the morning slow, but with you here it softly glows. No need for words, no need for plans, just sleepy eyes and holding hands. The world can wait, this time is ours, just you, my love, and quiet hours. Morning coffee, morning you, nothing sweeter, nothing new. Sipping silence, sipping truth, wrapped in warmth, just us two. I don't need the city view when I've got morning coffee and morning you. You read the news, I hum a song. We don't rush, just take it long. Toast gets cold, but I don't mind. Your laugh's the only thing I find. No need for gold or getaway. Your hoodie smells like yesterday, and that's enough to pull me through.